5G phone on a budget, well, that's the dream. After democratizing performance, battery life and imaging, Xiaomi is setting its sights on bringing access to the fastest mobile networks, no matter the budget. And the Redmi 12 5G is the answer. Budget doesn't have to be boring, right? And Xiaomi is making that clear with the Redmi 12 5G. This phone sports a bold look with a large 6.79-inch full HD display. In fact, it's one of the largest displays in this segment, making it perfect to stream Netflix or YouTube using the upgraded 5G support.
But there is more. The screen also supports a 90Hz refresh rate, ensuring that your daily use experience remains slick and smooth. The adaptive sync refresh rate means that the display can dynamically adjust the refresh rate to optimize for efficiency or experience based on the content. It's got peak brightness of 500 nits, which I found adequate for viewing under sunlight. The colors might appear slightly oversaturated, but it certainly makes photos and games pop. You can further tweak the colors in the settings menu.
Now, despite the large display, the phone remains extremely comfortable to hold thanks to the flat metal frame and slim 8.17mm design. Now, the oversized bezels might, however, irk some users, well, but I have got used to it.
That's for the front, but the real design magic happens at the back, where Xiaomi has given the Redmi 12 5G a choice of 3 gorgeous shades: jade black, pastel blue and moonstone silver.
I've got the moonstone silver color on my hand, and the shade completely transforms and shifts depending on how the light strikes it. It's not new, but it certainly is pretty and premium.
There is plenty of protection with the Gorilla Glass 3 and 5 on the front and back. Moreover, the phone has an ace up its sleeve with IP53 protection that protects it against dust and splashes. Yes, there's a headphone jack too. Pretty loaded, isn't it?
Well, now let's talk about performance. The Redmi 12 5G is debuting a brand new Snapdragon 4 Gen 2 chipset based on 4nm architecture. Like, I found the performance adequate for day-to-day tasks, and MIUI 14 in particular has been very well optimized for the hardware.
The phone generally remains smooth, though there can be the occasional hiccup during aggressive multitasking. Games do run fine, but you might have to tone down the settings for the high-performance games, titles like BGMI and others. On the software front, the phone is running Android 13 with the MIUI 14 skin on top that allows for ample features and customization capabilities.
Now, in my testing, the Redmi 12 5G could comfortably last more than a day of use. That mostly comes down to choosing a frugal processor and a large 5000 mAh battery. Now, charging the phone takes up to an hour with the 18-watt charging speed. There is 22.5-watt charger, however, bundled in the box.
The Redmi 12 5G isn't going to change your world when it comes to photography, but the 50-megapixel camera can keep up with everyday shots just fine. It particularly shines in bright sunlight and amber light, where it captures rich, contrasty shots with minimal noise. The pixel-bined shots in low light hold up reasonably well too, though the budget-oriented leanings of the phone start showing up. There is a 2-megapixel depth sensor too that assists with capturing portraits. Edge detection is pretty decent for a budget-oriented phone, though it can mess up in tricky situations. I found the 8-megapixel selfie camera adequate in well-lit conditions, but the noise levels creep up too much in less than ideal light.
There is even a choice of 128GB and 256GB of storage, but you can always expand that further with the micro SD card slot. Is the Redmi 12 5G worth your money? Well, if high-speed connectivity, excellent build quality and competitive performance is what you need, then this phone will more than suffice for your needs.